I've been making this lemon poppy seed cake since 1992, and yes, I switched it from orange to lemon. I love lemon. I use full fat sour cream and lemon oil instead of lemon extract, and I take the extra step to soften the poppy seeds in the sour cream, either overnight in the cooler or on the counter as things come to room temp. I accidentally sifted the flour without the leaveners and salt, so I whisked them in to create a more cohesive mix. It's very important to pay attention to temperature for this recipe, and especially during the creaming phase. There is a lot of fat, and in order to get a nice emulsion, all of your ingredients should be a warm room temperature, and they should be added very slowly and scraped often to ensure that you're getting a nice cohesive blend. Add your dries in thirds and stop as soon as it's mixed. If you go longer, you will toughen the batter. Very carefully prepare your pans that have a lot of nooks and crannies. Bake to doneness and a beautiful color. I don't use a recipe for glaze. I think about how I want it to taste and how thick I want it to be. So I use sifted 10x, heavy cream, and some lemon oil to taste. If the glaze is too thin, I just add more sifted 10x. And after the first pass, I let it dry completely. Then I thicken up the pre-existing glaze with more 10x so that I can create a contrast of textures. Any icing that has drizzled through the icing rack is collected on a parchment, squeezed through a sieve and into a bowl so I can reuse it. More 10x is added. And then I take the thicker consistency icing and pipe it to create a contrast of texture. This heirloom cake is so moist. It has a very delicate crumb, which is well preserved by the use of a sharp, serrated knife. It has a thin crust and a nice, plentiful distribution of poppy seeds. And of course, I'm going to beautifully package this gorgeous lemon poppy seed cake to be shared.